The idea that I've heard and has been well established among many places that talk about leadership is that if you love what you do, you'll never work another day in your life. I don't know who wrote that, but one of the things that I have found is true for me is that the excitement I get in doing my job is the opportunity to share knowledge and wisdom and relationships with people who at some point will let you know that something you've shared with them, wisdom, knowledge, information, is important. But on top of that, the excitement is getting to have relationships with people who love the Lord, or even for individuals, and we're talking about students, who for the first time are coming to faith. And now in an academic setting, they're putting their faith with living and learning. That's exciting. And as I mentioned about this adage, if you love what you do, you'll never work another day in your life. It's that opportunity to, in some ways, do ministry, but with a lectern that's over the entire campus. It's not just inside the classroom. So I suspect that an individual can serve God in any institution. But I felt for many years, technically since 1991, a call or a draw to the university, and I didn't even know why. But on top of that, working with faculty, staff, and students, athletes who are excited about personal growth, not just academic growth, but growing as a person. Those are the kind of things that I find at Southeastern University, to me, are unique because all of those things come together in one location. And of course, we have our online programming, we have our evening program, our extension sites. And I feel that that energy, that if you can, if you will, the anointing, transfers and transposes into all of those realms so that people can get a chance to know what it's like to have a genuine relationship with God, but a genuine relationship with people who care about God in our various aspects of what we do. So for me, I bring to the campus a background of military, law enforcement, pastoral, husbandry, fatherhood, and there isn't a class that I have, my students would tell you, that I separate or compartmentalize those elements of experience and exposure that I've had from the subject matter from which I teach. And it's important for me with those backgrounds to be able to help students understand that most times in life you don't get to compartmentalize. You bring things from one area of your life into the next area of life. So the goal then is to try to help students understand that I've come this far by faith, certainly, but that individual who's sitting in front of me is my focus. And that individual, that young person, sometimes that adult student, is trying to figure out, how do I get to do next? How do I get to do some of the things you've done? And a lot of it takes patience, obviously, but trying to help the student understand, you got to do your part. You got to work on the things you can work on. But if you do your part, trust and pray, and obviously do the things that God is telling you to do, the rest of things begin to come into play and in focus. And so for me, that value added for me is stability. That value added is proving that over a long period of time, if you're consistent, if you keep trusting, if you keep trying, more than likely, good things are going to come to fruition for you. As an institution, you have here at Southeastern University world-class faculty and staff who are called to this university and believe in the importance of what we call divine design. In my mind, again, I think it's going to create a situation where the world is going to be changed because of what has happened here at Southeastern University. So helping students to go back, helping students get through their struggle, I felt like their pain has been my pain. But secondly, getting programs to come to fruition to help people to be able to go forward and do the kind of things that they believe they're called to do as a result now of having what I want to call value-added degrees to be able to do those things that they're called to accomplish. Yeah, so for me, having had this experience academically as a faculty member, working as a dean, been a chair of the faculty, positions and the titles I'm not impressed with. I'm impressed with what those positions help me to help other people to accomplish. If I get a chance to do that, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that the people who are helped by it actually live it out in their lives. That's my goal.